to this evening's MLSP, Euro, UK, everywhere we can think of. Mania. So we've started. I'm going to show my screen and off we go. So good evening everybody. It's Monday the 18th of March and welcome to the UK Euro MLSP webinar, and I am joined this evening with my wonderful partner in crime, Mr. Angus J. McEwen. Good evening, Angus.
Good evening, Debbie. Good evening, everybody.
How are you, Angus?
I'm good. I'm excited about this. Had a busy weekend, but excited about MLSP and about what we're doing tonight.
Cool, cool. What was you up to at the weekend?
I was very busy. I was socialising for change. I was at a friend's on Friday night for dinner. And wine, which is very nice, but I'm getting to that age where it takes me a day to recover. So I had great plans. Well, you were being very productive yesterday. I had great plans for being productive, and I wasn't. So
oh well. Okay. It sounds like you had fun. So I'm sharing my Facebook fan page with you guys, and you can go over and find me on www.facebook.com/Debbie Short UK, and we're going to use the fan page tonight for everybody to communicate through. So if you guys can just pop over there and tell me that you can see me. I'm just typing in a little welcome to the Monday night MLSP Euro webinar. So hopefully you guys can see me on there. Let's just check, and so if you can just let me know that you guys can see me and say hello, please, if you could. Can't see anybody yet. I know there's quite a few of you. I'm going to give you a shout out. Abdul, hey Abdul, we're going to be getting you on a little bit later. And we've got some names here. Alan, you're back again to see us. Thanks very much, Alan. Chris, Colin.
I can't see the names tonight.
You can't see the names tonight. Oh dear.
No. But I'm listening, it's fine.
Okay, we've got Darko, that's a name that I haven't recognised before. Oh, two Collins, Colin McFrederick and Colin Phelps. Hayley Salot, hope you're well. Merle's on.
Rachel Hall saying hello.
Mike's on, and Ron's on, and Spencer's on. Oh, people are popping on all over the place, so this is good. Susan, hi Trish, long time no see. And VJ, hello, hello, hello. So everybody, if you can put your comments on my Facebook fan page, that's facebook.com/Debbie Short UK. So just to recap, guys, we will be popping into My Lead System Pro because that's what this webinar is mainly about. But for the minute, if you can, like I say, put your comments on my fan page, that would be great. So tonight we're moving up a level. We've spent quite a few weeks working on generating leads in academy level, and I would say that academy level is the best place for anybody to start, even if you're wanting to race ahead to be a master. Angus and I, we've been doing our academy journey for a couple of weeks now and generating leads. Wouldn't you say, Angus?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I've got a big beam on it about that we have to go through academy, we have to get the basics, but what I find my marketing is there's a lot of people who are looking for, they feel unfocused, there's too much out there, they're looking for a basic marketing plan. So in my recruiting or sponsoring, I'm saying to them, come and work through academy, because that's what it will do.
Brilliant. Okay, so I hope you guys got that, because I'm just moving around on the various screens now. I'm taking you to the MLSP. So we're going to be working today on looking at gold, and I just want to recap and see. So by a show of hands, could everybody show their hands first of all and tell me who is in MLSP? Who have we got here who is actually an active member in My Lead System Pro? Who have we got? Ooh, there's some hands going up. That's brilliant. So we've got a few people here that are not in My Lead System Pro. Lisa Lot, put your hand up. I know you're in there. She's not putting her hand up. She's question marking me going, oh, I don't know. Am I in My Lead System Pro? So we've got quite a few people that are in My Lead System Pro, and quite a few that are not. So I'm going to put all your hands down. And can we have another show of hands for all of those that are at gold and above, please? Angus, what was you going to say?
I was just going to say there's a couple of people saying hello on the fan page, but not many. We've got Steve Case as well.
Fantastic.
I don't know Steve, so lots of people there.
Lots of people on there, so that's brilliant. So hands are being raised for people that are in the gold level. Not quite as many as, oh, here we go, down the bottom of the list. We've got quite a few people that are in the gold. So this is what we're going to cover tonight. And if you're not in gold level yet, it's very easy to upgrade within My Lead System Pro. I think it's quite a simple, straightforward way. Because I'm a master, I don't get to see the same thing. Because I'm at Mastery, I don't get to see the same things that you guys do if you're at Academy and Gold and Platinum, etc. Because mine is already switched on, it's already activated, so it's a little bit different for me. But you should be able to go into, I think it's around about here, and go into your account and is it over here? Angus, where is it? Where am I going?
Hold on, I'm just looking at your screen.
Where do I need to go to upgrade?
Account, and it's either my membership or my subscription.
Right, okay. Let's have a look at that. That's my, there we go. My subscription. So it would be in here.
Down the bottom, I think,
and then
because it
down
tells you about
bottom.
Mastery and then at the bottom.
Yes, so keep on scrolling. La 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 la.
And I think while you're scrolling, there's a big difference when you get to gold. And I mean, Academy was really put there just to stop people feeling overwhelmed and help them to focus. But when I've just been working through gold again tonight, just to remind myself, and you know, that is where it all starts to happen. That's where you can really take control and make things different.
It does, it does. So one of the things that we're going to run over again tonight is just exactly what is in the gold level, what is involved in My Lead System Pro Gold, and what exactly you would be getting, and why, if you're not already at gold, it's worth upgrading to. And if you are at gold, are you using all of the facilities? That's not all of us have done in the past. So I've been guilty of that. I'm still a little bit guilty of that, but we're rectifying it as we go. We're not perfect. This is not a we don't do everything perfect, I'm afraid. We do it as we go along. So sometimes that's the best way, because then you see that we're real and that we're actually marketers and just the same as you in our marketing, and that we do have little hiccups along the way. So anyway, so My Lead System Pro Gold, what it does is it gives you the ability to have your own, let's bring up one of those little notebook thingies, because they're rather useful. So now
multitasking.
Oh yes, multitasking. So now you're going to see my bad typing as well. So it gives you the ability to have your own autoresponder, which means that you can plug that into the custom and the system campaigns. Angus, are you shushing around there? I can hear a lot of... Stay still.
I was stretching, sorry.
Please don't stretch. You're meant to sit there dead still and be looking lovely. We'll have you on video if you're not careful.
Oh no.
So your own autoresponder can allows you to integrate that into the custom and the system campaigns. So that's one of the great things about that. And in My Lead System,
sorry, I was just going to say, if you don't do that, if you've just been going through Academy, what will happen is all your leads will be stored in MLSP, so they will be emailing people out for you. They will be sending the messages, but you can't take as much control. You can't contact these people with your own stuff. So that's why it's definitely better to do the
that's
autoresponder.
So Mili System Pro supports 3 main autoresponders. They support Aweber, GetResponse and Papyrus, I think you say. I've actually got Aweber, and I know Angus has got Aweber, and he's got the new Pure Leverage, all singing, all dancing, la 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 la. But as it stands at the moment, Mili System Pro don't support the GVO system. That may change, who knows. So
yeah, we're negotiating that at the moment, but yeah, they're definitely the 3 main ones.
Yeah. So one of the main strategies that you're going to want to do with your autoresponder is to build your list. So why would you want to build a list? Why would you want to have a database of names and contacts, possibly telephone numbers? Why would you want to do that? Well, it's pretty obvious, because you want to be able to communicate with your list and speak to those people. And on a regular basis, I mean, I tend to write pretty much every day. Do at the moment anyway. I've been upping my activity on my emails, so you're probably
very good at that. I mean, I aim to do that, but I go through phases. It's normally the last thing where it should be a priority. But you are really good at communicating daily, so I think people would expect that from you.
Yeah, but it's kind of got its pluses and its minuses for communicating on a daily basis. If you are just always in the inbox, people might not recognise you. So you have to go some to create a title, for example, for your emails that people are going to notice and want to open.
Yeah.
And just putting something like important information open now is not really going to attract anybody's attention. But that's a whole different subject, talking about emails and writing to your list on a daily basis. But autoresponders that belong to yourself, i.e. something like Aweber, GetResponse or Papyrus, will allow you to communicate alongside and interject with the Mili System Pro canned emails. So that allows you then to add your own follow-ups in there, and also to write on a daily basis. So, and then as you move through your marketing, this is definitely something that you want to be doing, is communicating on a daily basis.
Why would you be wanting to communicate on a daily basis?
Well, because...
Why are you wanting to communicate with these people?
So you don't forget me, really. That's what it is. But because if you are communicating on a daily basis to the people that are on your list, you're always making them aware of what's going on. You've got your finger on the pulse, and so if at any time you want to promote an event, or you've got something that you think that they should know about, possibly a product, or even some information. If you're writing on a daily basis, it gives you 3 opportunities to write to them. I did a blog post, I think it was last week, about why you write on a daily basis, and that's over at my website, www.debbieshort.com, and I know that you've written some blog posts on your site as well, which is AngusJMcEwen.com. So, yeah, writing on communicating with your list on a daily basis, to me, it's really important. And if you have got a lead that's come in through Mili System Pro, to be able to give them some other information other than just the canned emails, the pre-done ones, then it's, to me, it's important. So anyway, let's move on a little bit. So the other thing that the Gold system does for you, which is very important, is your custom websites. We're not going to look at those tonight too much, but I'm just going to chat to you a little bit about that. So that means that you can create your own custom websites within MLSP, and gosh, it's hard to type and talk at the same time. I'm struggling. And use
multitask.
I'm doing all the work here, Angus.
Enough to go between fan pages.
I'm doing all the work here at the moment. Are you keeping an eye on the fan page?
I am. Yep. I'm linking.
Okay. Has anybody got any questions yet on the fan page?
No questions yet. They're all just happy to be.
Oh, they're all happy to listen. So we've got custom websites. Create your own custom websites using the MLSP templates, and then you can modify them to your own specification.
So while you're typing that in Academy, what they've taught us to do is to send out the campaigns that are already there.
Mm-hmm.
And that does work. It does get us leads, but one of the problems sometimes we have with that is that if everyone is sending out the exact same capture pages and exact same things, then it gets what, as Gavin Mountford calls banner blindness, where people just see the same things again and again, but what you're saying is that we can change these and make them our own, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got the MLSP templates that are there to get you started, and they have created some of their own videos. You can create your own videos. You can have the ability to edit the headlines and change things around, change the typefaces and the colours and all that kind of good stuff, and put in your own customization. You can also create your own custom domains, and we'll get to that a little bit in a minute, but essentially it's a full system website creator. So you can create sales funnels, lead capture pages, and sales pages, all that kind of stuff. You can do that within MLSP. It's all there within this gold level, and we're going to be covering that over the next few weeks, so that should be good. The other thing as well that a lot of people don't necessarily use to its full advantage is the split testing. So you could have I don't think anybody can type when they're trying to speak and type at the same time. So that means that you could have a custom header and then create a video of your own, and then obviously have your opt-in underneath. And you can swap that around so that you might want to try an MLSP video. You might want to use the MLSP offer and put your own video in, and you can split test all of those different options within My Lead System Pro, within the back office within that. So that's something else that you can do, and we're going to go over that again. So you can test your different landing pages as well within that. So there is a lot to go through, and it's really, split testing is a bit more for the more advanced marketers, and something that you can get your teeth into when you've been doing things a little bit more.
When you're bored and got nothing else to do.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we just sit about all day doing nothing, don't we?
We do. Just doodling around on Facebook. Okay. So another little goodie that's in the gold level is the custom domains. So what this does is it gives you the branding of your own domain. So a lot of the time, I think we have something like this. I think we've all got something like that. I think we've all got seven-figure marketers dot blah 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 blah, something like that. So you could change that up to your own domain, and obviously you know what domains that you've got, what you've bought, and you can go and grab those from GoDaddy, and they're really, really cheap. I bought one the other day and it was something like £6.99 for a .com, and in actual fact,
that was after people kept disappearing and people were saying it was going to cost us £5,000.
Yes. We tried out. Actually, that was quite funny because I was on with Angus and we were looking to buy a domain for something that we're going to be producing fairly soon, and the perfect domain that we wanted, we got it, and literally within 30 seconds someone had swiped it from underneath our noses. We couldn't believe it, and I was incensed and really, really cross. and when that gets registered with whoever it is, I'm going to send them hate mail. No, I won't. But we got a much better domain. So you can go and you can get your custom domain. So like I say, at the moment, the MLSP one is probably something along the lines of 7-figure marketers, blah, 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 and all of your bits and pieces, your sub-bits off the end here. So you might want something for yourself.
I've got a couple of questions, but a list when you're ready.
Oh, okay. So that might be www. Something like that. Who knows? bestleadsintown.com. Who knows what you're going to choose as your domain? But
let's buy that one quickly.
It's only $7. You can get it straight away. Okay, so what questions have we got about the list then, Angus?
We have Abdul is telling us that he has got some great custom stuff that he's going to show us later that he whipped up earlier to show us the power of MLSP and gold and above.
Wonderful.
And Steve is asking us a question saying, what results percentage on average are you getting if you send out, say, 100 on your list?
What, my open rate?
Yeah, you get a lot, don't you?
My open rates are probably a little bit higher than average because my list is very small and I tend to know pretty much everybody on my list personally, and I like to know people on my list personally. I do encourage people to get on my list, and you can do that here. If you're not on my list, I would encourage you to get on and check out.
That would entertain them.
Yeah, that would entertain them. So I would encourage you to get on and see the type of emails that I write and what I do. So my open rates generally tend to be around about the anywhere between 39 to 67% open rates.
And that is really high because you are very good at that.
It is a phenomenal open rate, and like I say, and I think the reason for that is because I do know personally pretty much everybody that's on my list, and I will have spoken to them.
Well, Steve, the main thing to do is just to do it. You know, don't think, oh, I don't know people or I can't email my list. Get into the habit of emailing your list. Make it personal, make it entertaining, make it different, and you will build up, because the whole thing, and why we're emailing our list and why we're doing this, the whole thing is that MLSP is teaching us attraction or relationship marketing. So you just do it, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
And Ron's very excited. He wants the list. So.
He wants the list. And one thing, and we can go over building a list, and we can go over, you know, writing emails, and we can do all of that on these weekly sessions. But one thing that I was taught when I very first started was that you write as though your list is full. So you don't write half-heartedly. You always write as that, even if you only have one person on your list. And I started with one person on my list. In fact, I started with two, and I don't think they're on this call tonight, but I started with two people who may or may not be in My Lead System Pro anymore, and that was Kathy Sugden and Toby Acton. They were the very first two people that I had on my list. And I wrote to them as though I was writing to 10,000 people, and I still write as though I'm writing to 10,000 people, but I write in a style that is is to that person, is personally to that person. So, but we'll talk about that another time. So this is, we're in gold at the moment. So we've got our custom domains and MLSP hosting. Was there any other questions, Angus?
No, that was okay at the moment.
That's okay at the
people
moment.
can get on your list at debbieshort@aweber.com.
And
if you want
yours?
to, mine is angusjmccune.com.
What? Aweber? What's your list name?
Aweber, sorry. Yeah, Angus J. McCune at aweber.com.
That's, you see, this is a little trick
Because you taught me to do that.
That a lot of people don't know, that if you have a list name and you use the list name in front of your autoresponder name, it will automatically put someone into your list. And that's a really neat little trick. So if you haven't got a capture page, you haven't got anything, you're talking to someone in the street, most of the time they're going to remember your name, or even if you just wrote that down so that it just like is your name and then your autoresponder, it will get them onto your list. So that's a great little trick. And if I'm talking to people, perhaps I'm messaging people, or they ask me various bits and pieces, I always say, you know, are you on my list? If you're not on my list, would you like to hop on? And if it's not for you, can you, you know, just take a note? And there might be somebody that it would be appropriate for. So,
and if people are, somebody was asking about where we're putting the questions, if you go to facebook.com/Debbie Short UK, then that's where we're reading the questions from.
Okay. So, oops, there we go. So, custom domains and MLSP hosting. You can use your own custom domain, so you can, like I said, you can purchase your domain through GoDaddy or HostGator or one of your own UK. I mean, I use a company in the UK called Low Cost Names, absolutely brilliant. I've used them for about the last 12 years or so to buy my domains and get my hosting through. And because they're UK based, it's really easy. You can just pick up the phone. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with GoDaddy, HostGator, Bluehost, any of those. They're all pretty good for buying custom domains through. And then also the other thing that you're able to do is you're able to host your videos and your audios through MLSP. And if we just have a quick look here, let's just go back to this page. I think it tells you, yeah, here we go, MLSP media hosting and player 2. So at gold level, you've got 200 megabytes of storage at 10 gigabytes of bandwidth. I'm sure Abdul will explain that to us later. And then at platinum, you've got a whole lot more, and a whole lot more again. So,
and a whole lot more.
Whole lot more. So this
bigger,
bigger, better, brighter, and all of that kind of really good stuff that is technical and goes kawoosh over my head. Mind you, Angus, I was really impressed with myself. Yesterday I was dabbling, and only dabbling.
HTML.
HTML, no less. HTML. And Dorothy Norris was impressed, I can tell you. And Beth Hewitt was also very impressed as well.
I was very impressed, but I was a bit annoyed because I was sitting there recovering from the night before and you were busy being very productive. I was raging.
Well, there you go. There you go. Right.
Well, it makes, mind you, no, I'm not saying it. Okay.
Okay.
So I was very impressed.
Thank you. Right. Okay. So the next thing that I really want to talk about is our primary programs, and this is, you know, one of the reasons why we all got into My Lead System Pro in the beginning. And so I'm going to bring on Abdul. Let's see if Abdul, I'm hoping you're going to be there. I'm going to make Abdul a presenter. We live in hope that this will work. It probably means, oh, I'm no longer the presenter. Can you still hear me?
Do you hear me, Debbie?
Oh, yeah. Abdul, he's shown his screen straight away. There he is.
Oh, you can see my big screen.
Oh, he was a bit keen there, wasn't he?
Screen.
He was very, very keen to get on. Look at that.
There's Debbie and Diane, of course.
There's us too. So, good evening, Abdul. How are you, my dear?
Oh, I am brilliant. just looking forward to sharing some gold with you guys out there.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to it.
That's fantastic, because I've only got the
Absolutely.
lovely Angus with me for a short while tonight, and he's got to pop off because he's going to be going and doing his stuff. So it's
Righty.
wonderful to have you here with us. And one of the things that I'm hoping, Abdul, that you're going to be able to show us is the primary programs and what you've got
Yes.
set up with that and all that kind of good stuff. So, I mean, I have gone through it today, so you know, we can cover that again. But for now, if you would,
I need a reminder because I did it before, but I want to
yeah.
do it all again.
So
that's good. Excellent.
Because
well, after I talked to you, Debbie, I went and whipped one up for you after we had a chat on the phone. So you can have a look.
You just
Okay.
whipped it up.
It
like
just
that?
whipped,
Yeah,
just like that.
Just like that, yeah.
So as I was saying, one of the reasons why we get into My Lead System Pro is to promote our primary programs. And I was going through this today as a diligent presenter just to check. I didn't whip anything up. I had to make do with what I had. But we'll look at Abdul's whipping in a minute. But so I had a quick look, and I was looking at the video that Norbert talks about and introducing your primary, and he said something quite interesting, which was that a lot, in fact, a really high percentage of primary programs are not really suited to My Lead System Pro. So that was a bit of a shock to me, because I thought everything was suited to promote, and there could be a little bit of disagreement there. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but I was like, oh, that's a little bit controversial.
I remember them talking about the 3 different stages you might be at with the primary.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, this was actually going through setting up your primary, actually going into setting up your primary program. So, Abdul, you've whipped up some wonderful stuff for us.
Sure have.
So if you'd like to take us through, that would be absolutely amazing.
Okay, yeah, sure, Debbie. Basically, okay, your primaries are set up over here, okay, in your accounts and your primary programs. So if you just go there, and my one actually auto-loads now. So that's something that I've whipped up, as you say. It's a video that just auto-starts and everything. This is kind of techie, as you know, Debbie. I'm just techie, right? But you can have a simple thing as well, but you can obviously the power of using the gold system, okay, the gold membership of MLSP, where you can go in and actually completely customize the whole thing. You can add your HTML, you can add your own pictures, you can add a video, which you can't do in the Academy, I don't believe, anyway.
No.
So you definitely want to go get the gold and take advantage of it. And
Debbie was doing HTML.
Yeah, but not to this level, I was not. Definitely not to this level, Abdul. It was literally changing a colour and perhaps putting a break in. That was about it.
That's all right.
This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. So, Abdul, this is pretty amazing what you've put on the screen here. So this is something that you have created via HTML. I can see you've got the custom header at the top.
I can show you what I did. It's pretty simple to be honest. It's not hard because it's all in the system. Okay, I'll show you what you do. I'll just create a new one for you just to give you an idea.
That would be brilliant. Yeah.
Kind of get training, I guess. Well, yeah. So basically, what you do, you end up with one of these things to create a new program. I think you get 2 of them. Well, you get a few of them, I think, actually. And you just put your information in there. So you put your company, like, for example, you could put, I don't know, just put MLSP and make a title of whatever that might be. Let's say I've just got one there. And this is just like, basically a normal, WordPress kind of editor. So it's all what you see, what you get kind of stuff. So you can type whatever you want. So I don't know, don't really type much, but just copy and paste. And it's just like normal, bowling. You got your fonts, you got your sizes. So it's really not very techy, to be honest. There are obviously techy people out there who want to go technical, like myself, and you got the freedom to do that. That's cool. You can absolutely do that. And it's just like a normal WordPress document. You can center stuff, you can hyperlink stuff. You can add your own images as well. The images you can actually get from within MLSP. Like you said, the MLSP's got its own hosting and its own videos as well. You can also do images from here, right? Which is directly from. Let's say you got a personal blog where you're hosting your images somewhere else. You can actually get that link. For example, have I got one open? I'll show you what I mean. I'll just grab an image quickly from one of my pages. Yes, what's that video I want to play? Okay, so like this, that's the image I was using from one of my pages. You can actually grab the URL and you can go back to, and then just paste it in the URL there. And then once you OK that, it will actually, you can resize it if you want as well to fit the page, obviously.
Yeah.
And that will add it to the page for you.
Wow.
So you can actually do that with any image you want. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And videos, just as easy. You just go to sources, and just like embedding a normal YouTube video. So for example, if I was going to a YouTube video, right, let's just pop up to the channel quickly and show you. Okay. So just grab a video. Okay, let's just say grab it, that one. Close that. And you just grab it like you normally do. You do your share, embed, grab that code. Obviously, you can resize it if you want to, that's cool. And then you just go and pop it in the HTML section of it. So I can go and put it into here somewhere. I have to save it first, sorry. I can't do it until I've saved it once.
Right.
So you have to do that. But you can also add your videos from here as well, which are the ones that are in the system itself. So you can actually upload the video, like I think it was 200 meg you said. So you got that limit of 200 megabytes worth of videos you can put and upload to MLSP's own hosting, and then you can use those videos here. So I've got a few already there.
Yeah,
and what you do here is becoming your capture page, Abdul, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you can basically, if you want, you can actually replicate the whole capture page. If you've got a capture page, you can recreate the whole thing in MLSP itself if you're techie enough. But you can just do a basic thing. You don't really have to be techie. You can just type like a normal text. It doesn't really matter. It still gets the job done.
Yeah.
Because the whole objective is to get in front of people.
Yeah. If we can just look at this a little bit more in depth. I mean, one of the things that I noticed is where you've got your company, so obviously that's simple enough to put in. And then the headline, you are restricted to just 40 characters within that headline. Now, I didn't create anything nearly as extravagant as what you've done. It was very, very simple, the thing that I created. And in actual fact, one of the things that I found was very frustrating was the fact that even though you get 1,024 characters, you only get 6 lines. So because I wasn't astute enough to work out that you can stick all of this HTML or you can grab an image URL and all of that business in, I was actually trying to put some characters in, and it was a little bit frustrating trying to get the 6 lines to fit in. So I was a little bit more basic, but it worked.
At mine, all I've put in the box is click on the link to check my opportunity. Okay, let's change it. Abdul, can you move your screen up a wee bit, please?
There you
page, So that's all your HTML there you've got in the box.
And this is just this is all images. That is just that link for where is it on? It's in here somewhere. You can put your actual opportunity link there.
Yeah.
Okay. And that will show up basically here. That's just pre-done for you. So you don't have to, do any coding for that. It's already done.
Yeah.
You just put your link.
You go right up to the bottom. Sorry, because the way the screen's showing it, it's not showing what you've got underneath.
Oh, can you see now, guys? I don't know how much you can see.
No, if you go up a wee bit more, because at the moment it's just showing us down to your testimonials.
Oh, okay.
It was just to see what people enter under there.
Am I going up or down the wrong way then?
You're going up.
I'm going the wrong way, so I want to go this way, yeah?
No, because I mean, what you've got here is great. It was just see what you filled in there. So
right.
So most
after that, you've got a description. Sorry, Debbie, and it was see what you had under this after the description with a link and everything.
So most of that is actually an image. that you've put in there, and then the fact that you can actually put a video in as well. Mine looks ever so slightly different. Abdul, would you just type this into your URL? Let me just grab it. So if you type in at the top sevenfiguremastermindteam.com / Debbie Short / recommends, and then hit return.
Yeah, let's have a look.
So that should bring up. Where you gone? I've lost you.
I think my Internet Explorer is playing up. Let me try in Chrome. Or something like that. Let's try that. Hopefully, yeah, you can see who's playing. Looks like it.
Okay, so this is one way that you can see exactly what you've got. Now, mine doesn't look anything nearly as stunning as Abdul's.
That's beautiful.
So there we've got discover the true path to financial freedom. So that all of that and that text underneath, that is all about My Lead System Pro. And then it says recommended.
That's good.
Then it says recommended primary income, and this is the bit that I just put in. So discover the easy way to Facebook marketing, that was my headline. The 6 lines of text that I struggled like crazy to get to stay in was in there as well. And then I actually grabbed a video that I've got on YouTube, and I didn't put that in via source. I put that in as the link. So and then underneath there's another opportunity which I was playing about with as well, but as you can see, you can put more than one primary opportunity in there if that's what you want to do. Abdul, let's go back to yours, if we may.
This is good, because all I had was a capture page. I hadn't realised you put the information as good as that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm really liking all of that really snazzy stuff that Abdul has managed to put there on his.
You know, it just shows you what is possible, really. You know.
It is. It's just being a little bit more creative. So you've done that. If we scroll down again to where you've put the bits and pieces in.
Yeah. Here we are.
So where it says company, that's your own. It's private to you, so that you know what it's about. Your headline is the major headline that shows up. Then you've gone and grabbed a URL. So can you just take that out again, Abdul, and show us how you put that in?
Sure.
You were lightning. You were lightning fast, and we.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna go very slow this time. Yeah. I've heard that a few times. I'm too fast, so I'm gonna slow down a bit for you guys. Yeah. So basically, what you want to do is you want to go to this little icon here. It's image, okay?
Yeah.
So click on that. You want to now go and grab a URL. You can get that from anywhere, it doesn't matter. If you got your own hosting, like you got your own page, get it off there. So like I did just now, I got it off my own page here. So I can basically grab any image I want of this entire page, wherever I want. So I mean, I can go grab this one, yeah? And then just copy the image URL, or Internet Explorer, slightly different, but same thing. And then you want to go back here and just paste that URL in.
Now, what if you, Abdul, what if you didn't want to grab a URL? What if you wanted to take a file from your own computer? Where would you go there? What would you do?
That is, I don't know. I had a problem with that. With MLSP, they restrict you, okay, to the actual size of the image for some reason. It's only like, it's quite small. It's 150 pixels by something. So it's not as big of an image.
Right.
I don't know why that is, but I couldn't figure that out. I tried to do that because I'll actually show you. I'll actually show you so you have to understand what I'm on about. Let me get out of this. So let's have a look. Your images are located up here in your content and images, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've already got like a whole bunch of them in here. Okay, so I've got loads of images, and that's that image I put in there first. But
right.
it's only limited to all these same sizes of things which are like, I don't know what they are, let's have a look. They're only 150 by 109 pixels, exactly the same size as this, what you see on the screen. They don't go any bigger or any smaller.
That's quite small.
And it's very small, exactly. But you can upload them, but it's kind of, I think, pointless, to be honest. They're only useful for the inbuilt system campaigns, which are exactly this size. So you can use them in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean, what I suggest is just if you have got your own like WordPress. In fact, if you got your own WordPress blog already, you can actually go and upload your images by going to upload media, and grab that URL from there.
Yeah, and then that will allow you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so with that video that you've put in there, because you've gone and grabbed that from YouTube.
I've actually uploaded this one.
You've
uploaded this one in MLSP. I ran out of space like you did, the six spaces. I ran out of the lines. I could have put one. I tried to put one in. It works, but you can't. I ran out of lines.
You ran out of lines. So
exactly the same thing as UW.
So you went for this option, which is a little bit more swanky than what I'd actually. There was me thinking. I was all, I've cracked it. And then Abdul comes along and just like totally shatters everything that I've got going on. Angus, have we got any questions at all that people are asking? Because Abdul has really
we have, let me see, I'm just refreshing and checking. I think that was brilliant, and I like to see what is possible.
Yeah.
Karen's just saying she hopes we're recording it, which we are, Karen. No questions at the moment, but
all right, we've stunned them.
I've just found that really empowering. Empowering. Because it's just great to see Abdul what is possible, and I'm just looking at the crappy wee thing that I've put in there, so that's great. I know that's what I do.
We've all been shamed by Abdul. But this is the brilliant thing about our community, is that we all have our strengths, okay, and mine is sitting on the webinars and being silly, and Angus is great at all of his support and helping people, and Abdul is obviously a total king as far as HTML and videos and everything else. He's definitely a techie guy. So it's great because what we've got is you showing us how to do this, and I'm sure that there's a whole load of you folks out there that have got some fantastic skills, and I would dearly love to get all of you on the webinars to help. I know people like Trish Brock Morgan. She's absolutely wonderful speaker. She fills up her webinar rooms with sort of 300 plus people. She's a fantastic speaker, and there are others of you out there who are absolutely phenomenal, and we are very, very talented here within the UK. So it's really great, and I'd love to get you guys on. So if anybody would like to get on a webinar, please type in the question box or private message me if you're too shy, and say what it is that you would like to talk about, and share the stage with myself or Angus or Abdul, because I'm sure we're going to be getting Abdul back quite a bit more.
And are we promoting, because we can also see Abdul somewhere soon, can't we?
Well, we can, yes, absolutely, because Abdul, you're going to be getting on stage at the UK MLM Summit, and bringing along your posse of people. And so that's going to be absolutely fantastic. What do you know what you're going to be speaking about yet, Abdul?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of thinking in the middle of either YouTube marketing or SEO. I'm thinking it might be YouTube because it's going to resonate with a lot more people than being more technical in SEO. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave you up to the guys. But once I'm there, I'll ask them what they want to learn.
What do they want to learn?
Video or SEO?
Yeah. Well, I think you can combine a bit of SEO with your videos, so you could do some really soft, sort of like easy keyword research for that. I mean, I've learned a ton of stuff just even picking up odd bits and pieces from where, I think we had somebody commenting in the group the other week, and there was somebody asking about SEO, and I stuck your name forward and Daniel's name as well, and you guys were great. You just picked it all up and you ran with that SEO, and I was like, oh yeah, right, okay, so that's how you do that, and that's how you do that. So it's always worth sort of hanging about within the community's sites and reading the threads as to what's going on. So that's absolutely brilliant. So I would say that going through your primary program is very, very, very important, and to get this little step set up. And even if you only manage to put the 6 lines in and you don't manage to get your video, it's still important to have something in the back end there. Abdul,
Debbie, you know, one thing you mentioned about the 6 lines, right? One way to get around that is what I've done. Just do images.
Yeah.
Just do 6 images that are, you know, big. I mean, if you look at this, right? Okay, that's like 7 lines on its own, just this picture.
Yeah.
But it's in an image, so it counts it as 1 line.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of,
I guess, what I like
a sneaky way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how your whole page looks like. If I was in your back office and clicked on it, what am I going to see then?
In these, I have a link to them. Actually, that's a very good idea, Angus. Good tip. I'm going to do that now.
Then we can see
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
One of the other things that you can do that's really, really simple, Abdul, if you can just go up to your account within My Lead System Pro, so if we can see the top of your screen, and then if you go My Profile Settings, please click on that.
Yeah.
We're not going to expose you too much, Abdul. I just want to see.
I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered. I'll be exposed.
If we can be exposed,
I'm an open book.
we can expose.
Yeah, we got exposed this week by Diane Hoffman, all doing the
So
Weather
we can
Girls.
expose that.
Yeah. So if you can just click on the last tab there, which is My Opportunity.
Yeah.
And what you can do in there that's really simple, if you haven't got the skills or the savvy, or, you know, at this moment in time you just need to put something into to show your primary business, this is the place that you can do that. And you can actually put in your opportunity URL. So this would be the affiliate link to your opportunity. You can pop that in here, or you can link it to a capture page of your own, or a video, anything of that nature, and your opportunity name. And as leads come into My Lead System Pro, that is what they're going to see. And that really is one of the big reasons why you joined My Lead System Pro. Obviously, you've learned an awful lot and you've gained a lot of knowledge and a lot of different techniques, and, you know, depending on the level that you're at, will depend on the training libraries, etc., that you've got. But the main reason why you joined My Lead System Pro was to promote your primary business. And we all tend to get a little bit sidetracked with all of the shiny objects that are in here. I mean, MLSP have done a great job by making things a lot more simple for us, by having the 4 different levels, so that we're not all suffering with this immense overwhelm that we used to be suffering with. And now, you know, you can just stay at Academy, but it still gives you the option of putting this opportunity within there, and also it will give you the option of doing something absolutely snazzy like Abdul has done with his opportunity. So let's just nip back to your page there, Abdul, if we can. Have another look at that.
I'm going to excuse myself because I have another appointment.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Angus.
And thanks, Abdul. I'm going to watch that again in the recording.
Yeah.
See you later. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Great. So it's really simple. You've put a good headline from 0 to 1,400 per month in under 2 months, promoting your primary. You've got your video, and that's hosted within My Lead System Pro. Everything else on the page is actually an image. It looks phenomenal, created there within your WordPress site, which you know, is absolutely fantastic. But like you said, if you only had images that you had hosted somewhere else, you could grab the URLs and put 6 images one on top of the other, and they would just sit there.
And it can be as big as you want.
Yeah, then they can be as big as you want, but that just reads like a normal page. And then if you scroll down again, you've got your snazzy little moving arrow, and then click here for more information. So Abdul, if we were to click on that, where would that take us?
That would go to my own custom capture page, which I made myself as well.
Ooh. Yeah. So that's free video, how I turned a simple 25 blog into a whopping 1,000 per month residual income, hardly working a few hours a day. So that's all done for you on autopilot. That's the key, is that you've set that up and you've left that to run, and that's working away for you in the background, and it's all done on autopilot, which is absolutely phenomenal. In my opinion.
Done once and just leave it alone.
Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to go over to the Facebook page to see if we've got some questions. So Karen is saying that that's amazing, Abdul. If only we all had your skills. Well, you know, I'm sure that Abdul, somewhere on his site. Abdul, what is your? Do you want to bring up a notebook and type in your website, your blog site, so that everybody can have a look at that? And do you have a coaching page on there, Abdul?
I'm a blog. I do, yeah. I'm a blog.
Yeah.
All sorts of
so if you know, I'm sure you can go and visit Abdul for some coaching if you need that. So there we go. There's Abdul's blog.
No, I don't even use Notepad.
You don't use Notepad. You should.
I don't know. I just.
I love it. I love it. It's so dead simple. I love Notepad.
I just go to Word.
It's really, yeah, well, it takes ages to open, so I'll just go to Notepad. It's on the computer, and every computer's got Notepad, so that's why I use it. So there we go. So, Wahid. Oh, look, he's got to get it. He's got to get it bigger.
I'm used to shortcuts. I just do Control A, B, and all the rest of that stuff. And I can't do that Notepad.
Well, you can. You can do some of it, you know.
Some of it, yeah.
Some of it.
You can't make the fonts bigger and stuff like that.
So there we go. So we've got www.awahid.com. So if you need any help with any of your snazzy HTML, your SEO, or your YouTube marketing, then Abdul is the go-to guy on there, and I'm sure he's got a coaching page.
I've got lots of training on there, yeah.
You've got lots of training on there as well. So, and I'm sure he's got an opt-in so that you can get on Abdul's list, and he will talk to you on a regular basis as well. So, Abdul, I just need you to do one more little favour for me. Could you just type into the notebox for me, please?
Yeah.
If you can just remember this, www.theinternet.mlmsummit.co.uk. Can we stretch your notebox, please?
That's fine.
Yeah. So guys, yeah, I think it is spelt right. So
it is right.
yeah, the summit isn't cancelled. So it's just Jay decided to do a little bit of a testing marketing ploy. A little experiment, that's the word I was looking for. Thanks, Abdul. So, guys, you need to, if you haven't already got your tickets, you need to get over to the internet mlmsummit.co.uk and ignore the bit where it says it's cancelled. Just click on through to the link and go and grab your ticket. We've got Diane Hockman coming over. She's going to be with us for 3 days. We've got Ray Higdon coming over. He's going to be with us for 3 days as well. And Abdul, we need that back. Where's it gone?
No, it's still there. I'm just going to show you who's coming over, so you can see. There you go. That's everybody coming over there.
Wow, look at that. That's fantastic. So we've got Abdul himself, we've got Jay, we've got myself, we've got Phil Jones, we've got the ever wonderful Lynn Driscoll, Dorothy Norris, Trish Brooke Morgan, Keith Benwill, and Richard Metheroux. Yeah. I've not met Richard, so that's why I struggled. Sorry, Richard, I do apologise. So yeah, that's going to be a pretty phenomenal lineup for the 31st of May to the 2nd of June at Heathrow Park. All the details are on www.theinternetmlmsummit.co.uk. And so you just need you guys to go over there and grab your ticket. So
you guys got to be there. Definitely got to be there.
Yes, you do indeed. Let's just check and see if we've got any more questions. Ron's gone, he's got another appointment, that's cool. But Steve's saying, thanks for sharing the webinar. I'm not in MLSP at the moment, it looks great, and thank you, Debbie J. Yeah, I couldn't change it because I signed in as J, so I've been J all evening.
I noticed that.
But because I started the webinar, I signed in as J, so you just had to put up with that, guys. But thank you very much. This will be recorded. It is in our MLSP Euro Facebook group. I'll get that rendered and put up within the next couple of days. And in the meantime, guys, if you've got any questions, please refer back to the person that invited you here tonight. Or if you are in the Euro MLSP Facebook group, ask your questions in there, or send Abdul a message via www.awahid.com, or come through to me at debbieshort.com. So, Abdul, is there anything else? Do you think we missed anything out?
No, I don't think we have, actually. What I do want to say, okay, about the Internet MLM Summit, that was one of my biggest breakthroughs. I've been going to the last, I think, 4 MLM summits. My third one's coming up now. But I went to the mini one before that as well with Anchor.
Yeah.
And what I will say, it makes a huge difference to yourself, your mindset, what you think about, the whole industry, all that kind of stuff. It's like it makes a lot of difference to the results you're going to achieve. And at the end of the day, I'm speaking on stage now because of the Summit 1, and I attended that. I built the relationships with the leaders and all that kind of stuff. Like to say, get to events. Definitely want to get to an event.
Yeah.
And this is local, so you definitely want to get to this one.
Yeah, it's local for you.
No, it's in Oxfordshire. I'm in Birmingham, but it's still local as in not in the US,
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this is our UK. I think we've got some people coming over from Europe. There's 1 or 2 names that have said that they're going to come over and join us, so that's fantastic. So yeah, get along to the Internet MLM Summit. .co.uk. If you've not booked your ticket, please go and book your ticket now. Ignore the fact that it says that it's cancelled. It's not cancelled. We need you to get your tickets, get those sales going, and everything's going to be rocking and rolling. So it's all going to be great. So there we go. Abdul, thank you so much for joining me this evening. You've been an absolute pleasure as always, my little rock star. You and my double A's, you and Angus are my double A's. And so I'm really delighted that you guys are here with me this evening, and I look forward to seeing some new faces as well. So thank you very much, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this evening, and we'll see you same time next week. Okay, bye, Abdul.
Bye-bye, guys.
See you soon.
Bye, Debbie.
Bye for now. Bye.